Dear students, you are warmly welcome to the analysis of the novel Passed Like a Shadow. The novel was written by Bernard Mapalala. The setting of this novel is Western Uganda, and the publishers are Dar es Salaam University Press, or DUP. It was published in the year of 2006. Dear students, let us begin by looking at the title of the novel. Passed Like a Shadow is a symbol that symbolizes the challenges or catastrophes that attacked Adieli's family. Adieli, his wife, called Mot, Bilungi, Atok, and others are killed by HIV or AIDS, and only Aboki is spared. Of course, these people passed or died like a shadow. Setting of the novel. The setting of the book is in Uganda after independence and during the end of the war between Uganda and Tanzania. It is when many people from both Tanzania and Uganda died of HIV or AIDS. Plot. The novel is straightforward and it narrates events in a sequential order or chronological order. It starts by telling about how Adieli's family lives and ends up by telling how family members die. Characters and characterization. The first character is Adieli. He is the central character. Adieli is the father of both Atoki and Aboki. Adieli is Vicky's uncle. Adieli is Amoti's husband. In this novel, Adieli is considered irresponsible because he fails to provide for his family. Adieli is also a drunkard and a greed. He wants 15 counts for Vicky to get married as a bride price. Adieli beats his wife and children mercilessly. Adieli is mostly feared by both the wife and children. Adieli is also a womanizer who spreads and dies of HIV or AIDS. He ultimately dies helplessly. The second character is Amoti, and this is the wife of Adieli, the mother of Atoki and Aboki. She is jealous. She hates or rejects a man brought by Vicky. She is a responsible mother and caring. She takes care of her family and loves her children. She is unforgiving. She fails to forgive her husband when he is sick and when in need of assistance. She is also a victim of HIV or AIDS. Bad enough, Amot is ignorant of HIV and thinks that Adiel is bewitched, so she is also superstitious. This woman dies of HIV too. Apart from Amoti, another character is Atoki, and this is the son of Adieli. She is so famous because he plays football well. He builds a house for his mother when in high school. He falls in love with Eda, a girl in Kampala. Atoki is deceived by Davidi, his friend, to engage in love affairs. Atoki also dies of HIV or AIDS despite his awareness of the disease. Dear students, apart from Atoki, another character is called Aboki. Abooki. Aboki is Adieli's daughter. She is very decent and a disciplined girl. She takes care of her sick mother, father, and later on brother. She is the victim of rape. She was raped by John, who used it to help her when she was in need. The first time, John acted as a good friend, but lately he just raped Aboki. It's the only person spared in the family. She doesn't die of HIV or AIDS in the family. She is worth emulating. People who want to learn good behaviors should learn from Aboki. Other characters are Vicky. Vicky is Adeli's niece and a cousin of Atoki and Aboki. She is mistreated by both her uncle and her auntie. She is advised wrongly by friends to sell her body to get money. She is also a victim of HIV or AIDS. She advises Aboki not to engage in business of selling her body or not to love money too much. Dear students, another character is called Birungi. Birungi is Adeli's concubine. She is a prostitute and exploiter of men. She spreads AIDS or HIV. Another character is David. This is the son of the rich man in Kampala. He is brought up in a bad manner by his father. Like his father, David is also a womanizer and a victim of HIV or AIDS. Another character is John. John is a boy from a rich family. He acts as a good person in the beginning before Aboki, but later on he rapes Aboki and breaks her virginity. Another character is Aliganyila. This is Vicky's husband, who was rich but superstitious. And another character is Eda. And Tusiimende Kunhila were friends of Vicky who just motivated her from engaging in selling her body. And the last three is Uncle Alali. Uncle Alali is the uncle of Aboki and the Atoki. He used to love them so much. Dear students, apart from characters and characterization, let us dive deeper into content part and especially themes or thematic analysis. In this novel, the central theme is AIDS or HIV and AIDS. As I have told you, this is the central theme, which the novelist tries to discuss deeply by showing how many people die of this malicious disease, HIV. The novelist shows that many people are unaware of this disease. The novelist reveals that sexual intercourse by people with this disease leads to spread of HIV or AIDS. He also shows that sharing sharp tools like knives, lasers by people with AIDS is a factor for spread of HIV or AIDS. Ideally, a womanizer dies of this disease. Other characters who die of this disease are Amoti, Atoki, Birungi, Aliganyila, and Vicky. Dear students, apart from AIDS or HIV, another theme is infidelity or prostitution. And this is having sexual partners who are not legally married to you. This is especially when you have several of them. This situation is not good to your health or to people's health. In this novel, we see David and his father, Adieli, Vicky, and Alganyira are prostitutes. As a result, they all die of HIV or AIDS. So, what we learn from this theme is to escape from engaging in prostitution or in premarital sexual affairs so that we may stay safe from HIV. Another theme, ladies and gentlemen, dear students, is family conflicts. And this is the misunderstanding or disagreement in the family. This causes lack of stability in the family. Lack of stability may cause poor upbringing of children who may die or be victims of HIV or AIDS due to lack of parental guidance. Example, Vicky and Atoki die due to failure of getting good parental guidance. Family conflicts affect both children and parents in a negative way. In Adieli's family, people die of HIV or AIDS due to lack of understanding in the family. Dear students, another theme is peer pressure and influence. Peer pressure refers to encouragement or influence by one's peers or friends. This pressure exposes people to chances of getting AIDS or slim. In this novel, Atoki is influenced by David, his best friend, to have girls like Ada. Finally, Atoki is infected and dies mercilessly of HIV or AIDS. Vicky is also influenced by her friends to Simende Kunhila to sell her body for the money. In the long run, Vicky gets HIV or AIDS. Dear students, another theme is ignorance and superstition. Ignorance is when people are unaware of important information in the society. In this novel, people are unaware of HIV or AIDS. They are ignorant of how it spreads and how to protect themselves against it. Superstition is the belief in supernatural powers and its influence in the life of people. Vicky's husband believes in superstition. He takes Vicky to a witch doctor, believing that the witch doctor will help them or will help Vicky get children. Amoti associates HIV or AIDS with the witches of people. She thinks that Bilungi bewitched her husband. So Amoti doesn't know how HIV or AIDS spreads. Victims of SLIM or of AIDS are taken to witch doctors. They don't know that the disease cannot be cured. It is due to ignorance. Ignorance of the disease makes people get affected easily. Dear students, in this era of globalization, in this period of advancement in technology, it is wrong and it is shame to believe that HIV or AIDS can be cured by witch doctors. Once you discover that a person has acquired HIV, it is better to consult the doctors so that they can know how to help you treat different opportunistic diseases. Apart from that, another theme is position of women. Role of woman of a woman in the family. A woman is considered as a tool for pleasure by men. John reveals this when he decides to rape Aboki. David's father have many girls for the sake of pleasure. He does it regardless that he has a real wife. Aliganyila marries many times because he considers women as tools for pleasure. A woman is also shown as weak. She cannot be involved in decision making. This is shown in the novel when Adieri dictates terms concerning Vicky's man from Palisa. He tells his wife to shut up since she is the only one who wears trousers. Aliganyila forces Vicky to visit a witch doctor. Women have no voice in the society. The woman takes care of home and gives birth to children. Another position of women is that women are jealous. Example is Amoti. Dear students, apart from themes, in the novel we see message. The first message is HIV or AIDS kills. HIV or AIDS kills. Another message is people should not be prostitutes, because prostitutes is prostitutes or prostitution can lead to acquisition of diseases. Another message is people should not share sharp instruments or tools in cutting their bodies. Another message is family stability is highly encouraged in the family. Family stability is highly encouraged in the family. Another message is we or people should judge the advice from friends before taking it. So it is not necessary to receive whatever advice you get from your friends. Otherwise, you may get into the trap, just like Vicky. Okay, so finally, dear students, it's relevance of the novel. The novel is relevant because it shows Olivier's impact of HIV/AIDS and how it is spread. It also shows how infidelity can lead to spread of HIV or AIDS. Therefore, it teaches. In other words, the central theme, which is HIV or AIDS, is also still a problem in our society today. There are many people who are contracting HIV. Many others are suffering in hospitals, while others also still don't believe, or do believe, of course, that HIV or AIDS can be treated by witch doctors. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. See you next time.